Well, hello, my lovelies. It's Murky Meg here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday, the 28th of September. Now, following on from my previous video that I did, I think it was on a Wednesday now, it was with regards to Harry being in New York City. There are a couple of issues that have cropped up that I want to talk about and to raise a couple of concerns with. The first being this weird visit or this weird appearance on Jimmy Fallon's The Tonight Show. Now, they did a segment, obviously all these shows do strange Halloween segments, and I thought it was a segment. I thought it was, you remember when Ellen used to do the whole thing where she used to scare and prank people, and I think Jimmy has done it on The Tonight Show for many years where they try and prank people. I honestly thought that what Harry was on was a prank show. You know, celebrities go on there and feign to be scared. They're not really scared because it's not really that scary. It's just a few jump scares. And quite frankly, Harry does have the tendency to maybe over-egg his pudding when it comes to being scared of things, i.e. not being able to fly over London and the flashing of cameras that bring back his PhD? PTSD. Silly me. Although it's rather laughable that I thought that Harry could get a PhD, which for anybody that doesn't know is a doctorate. Not a medical doctorate, it's actually considered the highest postgraduate achievement you can earn. Well, it is in this country anyway. Think of Ross from Friends and all the stick that he takes with regards to him not being a medical doctor, but a doctor nonetheless. Anyway, I digress on a weird tangent. The point I'm trying to make is that Harry has gone on this Tonight-mares, or so it is called, and he has been subjected to a series of jump scares walking through like a haunted house thing. It was so contrite, it was almost laughable, very cringeworthy. And it just goes to show the level that he has fallen, that he considered this a worthy thing to do. It does seem rather strange that he was in New York City undertaking serious matters, or so he's alleged to have been. Do you know what? I'm not being able to get out my words. See, I can't do it. Please bear with me while my mouth slowly catches up with my brain, or vice versa, because for some reason today I physically can't have the capabilities of forming a coherent sentence. Stupidly, I was awake at 4 o'clock, sitting in bed having a cup of tea because I physically couldn't sleep. Anybody else going through that with regards to being in your kind of late 40s and menopause has well and truly kicked in because I've had a radical hysterectomy, so therefore my body's just gone you ain't getting any sleep. So please bear with me while I make a mess of this video. So it was on this Jimmy Fallon Tonight-mares, and I thought it was like a segment, a Halloween bit. And it was weird. I can't actually show you the video because I don't particularly want to get a copyright strike. And if I put the video in, they'll give me a strike. I mean, I could dispute it under fair use and fair dealing, but it takes time and it's just a massive hassle. So, you know, kudos to the people that put it in their videos. But I will put a link in the description where you can actually see it, and I'll show you some stills. He gets a jump scare when something pops up or shows and it's a head and it's scary, and he actually goes to thump it. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, temper, 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 and it's showing his real kind of true colours with regards to his anger issues. I say he's absolutely playing on the part. He's been told he needs to act scared, and he's been told that this will generate the views and the accolades that he so greatly needs, because let's face it, he's done with being a prince, he's left, and this is all really he's good for. I likened it to when Meghan Markle was talking to Melissa McCarthy, you know, when she was celebrating her very, very successful, cough, cough, 40th birthday. You remember the 40 and 40 incentive? Yeah, that didn't go anywhere, did it? And I called it at the time. That was when all the influencers kind of shunned her and it never really got off the ground. Strange pattern kind of continuing in her life, isn't it? Anyway, that was the video that Harry was seen juggling out the window of their Montecito mansion. Good times. So Harry is now playing the role of the Joker, which is also ironic, seeing as that his whole family did It's a Royal Knockout. If you've never seen It's a Royal Knockout, honestly, Google it and go and watch it on YouTube. It is the funniest thing you'll ever see. It's hilarious. Dated, but hilarious. It's a Royal Knockout. But again, I'll get back to the topic at hand. I'm sorry, I'm waffling. He's gone on this Tonightmares, and I thought, yeah, it's a bit. He's been invited on, as other people do at Halloween on these so-called TV shows, and they, do a little bit of a, scare and a freak. Almost said freak off then. No. We don't want to touch that one with a barge pole. I do wonder if Harry's name's going to come up on that list, though. Awkward. Sorry, I've now gone into absolutely delusional insanity. I apologise. But it turns out it's not a bit. It's not a segment in Jimmy Fallon's TV show. No, he's flogging something. That's right. This popped up yesterday. Jimmy Fallon's X account. Get your tickets today at the Jimmy Fallon Tonightmares. Shall we have a look how much the tickets are? I've not actually done this yet. I'm on the website. Right. Low availability. 40 quid. Well, no, it's not 40 quid, is it? Because it's in America. Adult, 13 plus for $40.90 per person. Group bundle. If there's a minimum of 7 tickets sold, you get it for $38. Oh, great discount there. So Harry is not just attending this tonight's scare, whatever it's called, Tonightmares, that's right. He is flogging them for Jimmy Fallon. Here we go, get ready for the ultimate haunted maze experience with Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares at Rockefeller Center. Brace yourself for 10 spine-chilling rooms that bring Jimmy's worst nightmares to life with sinister characters and scares around every corner. Enter if you dare. Description. Step into a haunted maze experience like no other with Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares. For a limited time, Rockefeller Center is home to the 10 spine-chilling rooms that bring Jimmy's nightmares to life. As you venture through each meticulously crafted area, prepare to encounter an array of sinister characters. Run from a deranged and diabolical mad scientist, malfunctioning murder robots, a terrifying werewolf, and other nightmarish creatures. Each room is more horrifying than the last, with an unnerving surprises lurking around every corner. Jimmy Fallon's Tonightmares promises an unforgettable night of fright and thrills, perfect for groups and friends and family seeking a truly unique adventure in New York. This is the ultimate labyrinth of fear. Don't want to miss. Actually, I do want to miss it because it sounds like utter crap. So, ladies and gents, Harry has now turned royal influencer. They used a clown as a promoter. Well done. I do find it quite ironic and quite funny that Get Your Tickets Today was posted 21 hours ago and it's only received 15 comments on X. That's shockingly bad, to be perfectly honest. So, while he was in New York, bear in mind that he was being protected by some private security and also NYPD. Remember, NYPD. He also took time out to go to a tattoo parlour. Apparently, according to media, he dropped into East Side Ink in the city's Lower East Side at around about 1 p.m. on Wednesday and spent an hour inside. So, he's got a tattoo. And I'd like to finish this video on another humorous note because I did this on X and I quite enjoyed it. What do you think he had a tattoo of? So many things spring to mind. Property of Meghan Markle would be a good one. Now, Harry pulled up in a black SUV flanked by members of his security team and the NYPD. Here he is getting back into his black SUV. And all I have to say is, and I don't normally comment on people's appearance, I don't like to do that. And I very, very rarely do that unless it is needed and it is ridiculous, like a stupid outfit. The Teletubby and Meghan Markle springs to mind. That was the only time I really kind of went in on her outfit because it was just so ridiculous. Anyway, how can this man have the audacity to have a go at his brother balding? Because quite frankly, that's a serious issue. Isn't it strange that all the camera angles, especially recently with regards to Harry, have all been very selective and very puffed up hair at the front so you can't see it? The camera angle from above shows a very different story, doesn't it? He's a hypocrite of the highest degree. And I'd really love, if anybody actually lives in New York, I'd love to know your opinions on Harry, this being a private visit, getting NYPD, that is, taxpayers' security. I'd like your opinions on that, please, if you live in New York. Because I know for a fact that I'd be quite pissed off about it. Now, if he was in a formal capacity, he can't be because he no longer represents the royal family. That would be okay because he'd still be part of the royal family and this whole security issue wouldn't be an issue. But he doesn't. The fact that he's jollying around New York, going to the Jimmy Fallon Tonight Show, and also to a tattoo parlour on your dime. Ironic, really, isn't it? Now, yes, he had his own security team as well, but the NYPD were also there in attendance. Just before I go, I have one more thing to add, and that is a Crazy Days and Nights blind from yesterday that I would like to discuss. It says the ginger-haired one was forced to go outside to do his smoking. He was joined by other people who work in the building. Apparently, his life was not in danger, being surrounded by others. So it seems Prince Harry's back to smoking, but is he smoking just normal tobacco, or is it And also the fact that his life wasn't in danger at all. There was no security issues, and he's just casually smoking on the street. So what are your opinions on all of this? What have you seen the Jimmy Fallon thing? Is it gone on your news feed? Have you seen his reactions? Was it fake? Do you think he was genuinely scared? Do you think he was paid to promote? Which I still can't get my head around. He's literally being used to promote this Rockefeller Tonight Bears thing for Jimmy Fallon. I mean, like I said, I honestly thought that it was a bit in a show, but no, they're actually selling tickets for this thing, and he's been used to promote it, and he must have agreed to be doing that. What do you think of Harry getting a tattoo? Come on, give me your suggestions, please. What tattoo has he got? What do you think of the whole Crazy Days and Nights blind thing? I've popped a link in the description below if you actually want to go directly to the site that puts this up. As always, I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.